Hari Om, Jai Mata Di. Welcome to this evening satsang and the first day of the Navaratri. We are going to commence with puja first, and I'm sure that some of you have already established your Kalash, but you can now consecrate it with the mantras and make the offerings. We are going to start off with our purificatory procedures, so kindly sprinkle water on yourselves and all around you, on your puja items, etc. ॐ पवित्रः पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थाङ्गतोऽपि वा यः स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं स बाह्याभ्यन्तरः शुचिः. Now sip water from the palm of your right hand 3 times, doing Hari Smaran, thinking of Bhagwan while you do this. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayanaya Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Thereafter, rinse your hands. Om Hrishikeshaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Madhusudanaya Namaha. Now you must put on your peti, your kus ring on the right hand ring finger. Om Pavitresto Vaishnavyo Saviturvaha Prasava Utpunamya Chidrena Pavitrena Suryasya Rashmibihi Tasya Te Pavitrapate Pavitraputasya Yata Kamaha Punetachekeyam. Using the thumb of your right hand, apply chandan to your forehead. You may start at the top of your nose and move upwards. Om Chandanam Vandyate Nityam Pavitram Papanashanam Apadam Harate Nityam Lakshmir Vasati Sarvadham. If you have not lit your house lamp as yet, you may do so now. If you have, kindly sprinkle some flowers around your lamp or in front of your lamp. Om Bodhipa Tvam Brahma Rupa Andakara Nivaraka Imam Maya Kritam Pujam Grihastejo Pravardhaya Om Deepaya Namaha. Now sprinkle water on your seat, invoking the blessings of Mother Earth. Om Prithivi Tvaya Dhrita Loka Devi Tvam Vishnu Nadrita Tvansha Dharyaman Devi Pavitrang Kuru Chasanam. We are now going to do Swasti Vachan. We are going to be reciting mantras from the Veda, appealing to Bhagwan for many wonderful things and of course praising him. To do this, take flowers and white rice in your hands and put your hands together, focus your mind on Bhagwan. Om Swastina Indro Vridashravaha Swastina Pukha Vishwavedaha Swastina Starakshor Arishtanemi Swastino Vrihaspati Dadatu Om Paya Pritivyam Paya Oshadishu Payo Divyantarikshe Payodaha Paya Swatihi Pradishaha Santo Mayam. Om Vishnoratamasi Vishnoho Snaptesto Vishnoho Syurasi Vishnodhruvasi Vaishnavamasi Vishnavetva. Om Agnir Devata Vato Devata Suryo Devata Chandrama Devata Vasavo Devata Rudra Devata Ditya Devata Maruto Devata Vishwe Deva Devata Brihaspati'r Devatindro Devata Varuno Devata. Om Dyo Shantir Antariksha Gum Shanti Prithivi Shantirapah Shantiroshadayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shantir Vishvedevah Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvagum Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredhi. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadrantanna Suvasu Shantir Bhavatu. You may offer that in the thari, in front of your murtis or in front of your lamp. I am now going to recite the mantra in respect of Raksha Sutra. So if you have a red string that you'd like to tie to your hand, you may touch it at the feet of your murtis, one of your murtis, and then tie it onto your right hand. If you don't have a red string, you may touch the red string that is already tied on your hand and appeal to Bhagwan for protection. Om Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyati Hetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. Om Yena Bado Baliraja Danavendro Mahabalaha Tena Tvam Abhibhadnami Rakshe Machala Machala. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Taking flowers and rice in the palm of your right hand, once again focus your mind on Bhagwan while we recite mantras from the Ved in respect of Shanti Pata. We are appealing to Bhagwan for peace in our lives, peace in the world, and of course the universe. Om Mano Bhadraha Krathavo Yantu Vishwato Dhabdhaso Aparita Sa Utpitaha Devano Yatha Sadamit Prideya Sanna Prayuvo Rakshitaro Dive Dive. Om Devanam Bhadra Sumatire Juya Tan Devanagam Ratirabhino Nivartatam Devanagung Sakyam Upaseti Mavayan Devana Ayuh Pratirantu Jivase. Om Tan Purvayani Vidaho Mahevayam Bhagam Mitram Aditindakshmastridam Arayamanam Varunagam Somamashvina Saraswati Nah Subhagamayaskarat. Om Tanno Vato Mayo Bhuvato Bheshajantan Mata Prithivi Tat Pitadyoho Tadgravanah Somasuto Mayo Bhuvastadashvinashinu Tandishnyayuvam. Om Tamishanan Jagatastastu Shaspatindriyan Dhinavamavasehu Mahevayam. Ushano Yatha Veda Samasatvride Rakshita Payuradhabda Swastaye. Om Swastina Indro Vridashavaha Swastinaha Pukha Vishwavedaha Swastinastarakshura Rishtanemi Swastino Vrihaspatirdadatu. Om Prishadashva Marutaha Prishnimataraha Shubham Yavano Vidateshu Jagmayaha Agni Jihava Manavaha Sura Chakshasho Vishweno Deva Avasa Gamanniha. Om Bhadrang Karnebhi Shinuyama Deva Bhadram Pashemakshvirya Jetraha Sthire Rangestu Stavagwang Sanstanobir Vyashemahi Devahitam Yadayuhu. Om Shataminno Sharado Vanti Deva Yatranas Chakra Jarasantanunam Putraso Yatra Pitaro Bhavanti Mano Madhyahri Om Aditir Dhyor Aditir Antariksham Aditir Mata Sa Pita Sa Putra Vishwe Deva Aditi Panchajana Aditir Jatam Aditir Janitvam. Om Richam Vacham Prapadye Manu Yajuhu Prapadye Sama Pranam Prapadye Chakshu Shrotram Prapadye Vagaujaha Sahojo Mahi Prana Pano. Om Tampagni Bhiranugachem Devaha Putrer Bratri Virutava Hiranye Dhakam Gripnanah Sukritasya Loke Tritiye Prishthe Adirochane Divaha. Om Ayushyam Varchasya Gumrayasposhamodbidam Idagwang Hiranyam Varchasva Jaitraya Vishatadumam. Om Dyaho Shanti Rantariksha Gwang Shanti Prithivi Shanti Rapah Shanti Oshadayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shanti Vishwe Devah Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvagong Shanti Shantireva Shantihi Sama Shantiredhi. Om Yato Yatah Samihase Tatho no Abhayankuru Shannah Kuru Prachabhyo Bhayannaha Pashu Gurubhyah Om Shanti Shanti Sushantir Bhavatu. You may offer the rice and the flowers in the thari on your Vedi. We're now going to do Sankalp. Sankalp means the declaration for all the pujas that we are setting out to do today. And in order to do that, you may take a betel leaf, betel nut, flower, white rice, and a coin. Betel leaf, betel nut, flowers, white rice, and a coin into the palm of your right hand. I'll give you a few seconds to get that organized. And once you have that nicely set in your palm, please put a drop of water on that betel leaf or on the items that you've placed on the betel leaf. Put a drop of water. Om Harihi Om Tat Sat Namaha Paramatmane Shri Purana Purushottamaya Srimad Bhagavato Mahapurushasya Vishnorajnaya Pravartamanasya Shri Brahmane Dvitiya Praharade Shri Shweta Varaha Kalpe Kali Yuge Kali Pratam Sharane Dakshin Africa Khande. Now you must take the name of the province in which you live. KwaZulu-Natal Prante, the name of the town or the city in which you live. Durban Nagare, the street name or the street address in which you live in. Amukha Stane, Ashwin Mase, Krishna Pakshe, Pratipada Titho, Ashwin Mase Shukla Pakshe, Pratipada Titho, Guru Vasare, Kashyap Gotra Utpannaha, Nana Gotra Utpannaha. If you know your gotra, you will take your gotra and then the name, your name. And you can also say, after you take your name, say Sa Parivar. Sa Parivar means you are doing this together with your family and on behalf of your family. Namasyaha Ganesh Gauri Bhagwan Pujanam, Kalash Varun Devata Pujanam, Panchupachar Navagraha Pujanam, Shiva Parvati Pujanam, Shri Lakshmi Narayan Bhagwan Pujanam, Karma Aham Karishye. Place that onto the Vedi. Your Sankalp is now complete. We are now going to worship Bhagwan Ganesh and Mata Parvati. I'm sure that you have murtis of them. If you don't, at least a picture or a betel leaf and betel nut can be used to represent them. Take some flowers in your hand and some white rice. Meditate on Bhagwan Ganesh and Mata Parvati. Pray to them to remove obstacles and to bring you success in all things that are good for this world. Om He Ramba Tume Yehi Ambika Trayambakatmaja Siddhi Buddhi Pate Trayaksha Lakshalabha Pitu Pitaha Nagasya Nagahara Twanganaraja Chaturbuja Bhushitaha Swayudhe Divyai Pashankusha Parashwadhe Avahahyami Pujartam Rakshartan Mama Kritaho Ihagatya Grihanatvam Pujankratun Rakshame Om Tanta Deva Savitar Yagyam Brahur Brihaspataye Brahmane Tena Yagyamava Tena Yagyapatintena Mamava Om Ganapataye Namaha Om Mano Dhujutir Jhushatamajasya Brihaspatir Yagyamimantanotvarishtam Yagnya Gwam Samimanda Dhatu Om Vishwe Devasa Iha Madiyantam Om Pratishtha Iti Pratisthapya Om Gananantveti Prajapati Rishi Yajushtandaho Ganapati Devata Ganapatiyavane Viniyogaha. Sprinkle a drop of water while you're holding that rice and flour. Try to sprinkle a drop of water on the Vedi. Then put your hands together again and continue your meditation on Bhagwan Ganesh and Mata Parvati. ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे प्रियाणां त्वा प्रियापतिं हवामहे निधिनां त्वा निधिपतिं हवामहे वसो मम आहम जानि गर्भधमातुमजासि गर्भधम् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः गणपतये नमः ॐ अम्बे अम्बिके अम्बालिके न मानयति कश्चन सस्य श्वकः सुभद्रिकां कां पीलवासिनीं ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः अम्बिकायै नमः. Offer that in front of Ganesh ji and Parvati Mata. Now offer flower petals again as asana, as a seat. Om Sumukhaya Namastubhyam Ganadipataye Namaha Grihanasanamisha Tvam Vignapunjam Nivarya Iti Asanam Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyan Namaha. Now sprinkle water to wash the feet. Om Umaputraya Devaya Siddhavandhyaya Te Namaha पाद्यं गृहान देवेश विघ्नराज नमोस्तुते इति पाद्योपाद्यं समर्पयामि गणेशंबिकाभ्यां नमः. Water again. ओम एकदंत महाकाय नागयज्ञोपवीतक गणादि देवदेवेश गृहानर्घ्यं नमोस्तुते इति अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि गणेशंबिकाभ्यां नमः. पंचामृत. ओम पयोदधिघृत शौद्रेः शर्करामिश्रितैः कृतं पंचामृतं गृहानेदं स्नानार्थं विघ्नभञ्जन इति पंचामृतं समर्पयामि गणेशंबिकाभ्यां नमः. Water again for bathing. Om Narmada Chandrabhagadi Ganga Sangam Ajay Jale Snapitosi Maya Deva Vigna Sangam Nivarya Iti Snaniyam Jalam Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyan Namaha. Offer 2 pieces of raw cotton. ओम रक्तांबर दरादीश पाशांकुश धरेश्वर वस्त्रयुग्मं मया दत्तं गृहान परमेश्वर इति वस्त्रे समर्पयामि गणेशंबिकाभ्यां नमः. ओम सूर्यकोटि समाभास नागयज्ञोपवीतक सुवर्णमूले रचितम् उपवीतं गृहान मे इति उपवीतं समर्पयामि गणेशंबिकाभ्यां नमः. Sprinkle water. Om Sugandhamishram Tirtadi Putam Paniyam Uttamam Achmanam Grihana Tvam Vigna Prajanam Varaprada Iti Achmanyam Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyan Namaha. You should have some chandan mixed and ready, sandalwood paste. If not, add some water to it quickly and using your ring finger, dot the murti of Ganeshji and Parvati Mata. ओम ईशपुत्र नमस्तुभ्यं नमो मूषक वाहन गंधं गृहान देवेश सर्वसौख्यं विवर्धय इति गंधं समर्पयामि गणेशंबिकाभ्यां नमः. Now of colors, abir, kumkum, sindoor, etc. Om abhiram kumkumam chaiva sindhuram bhagyavardhanan nivedayami te mata grihana parameshwari. Of a white rice. ओम अक्षतान् निर्मलान् शुद्धान् रक्त चंदन मिश्रितान् गृहाणे मान्सुर श्रेष्ठ देहि मे विमलां मतिम् इति अक्षतान् समर्पयामि गणेशंबिकाभ्यां नमः. Offer some grass and flowers. Om Patala Mallika Durva Shatapatrani Vigneret Supushpani Grihan Tvam Vibuddha Priya Sarvatah Iti Pushpani Samarpayami Ganeshambikabhyan Namaha. Now agarbatti. Light the agarbatti if you have not done so, and you're going to turn it around the murtis in a clockwise direction. Om Lambodara Vishalaksha Dhumraketu Namo Namaha Dhupam Grihan Devesha Vignapunjam Nivarya Iti Dhupam Agrapayami Ganeshambikabhyan Namaha. Now you can light a diya or camphor for doing arti and do the same. Turn it around the murtis. Wave it around the murtis 3 times. OmGhritakta Bharti Sanyuktam Vahanina Yojitam Maya Deepam Grihana Devesha Rudra Priya Namostute Iti Pratyaksha Deepan Darshayami Ganeshambikabhyan Namaha. If you have a bell in your home, you should ring the bell now. If you have a shank, you should blow the shank. Hasta Prakshalanam. Rinse your hands and now offer prasad that you have prepared. Om. If you don't have prasad and you want to offer naivedya, you may also do that. Om Bhalachandra Namastubhyam Vignarin Modaka Priya Nana Vidangrihanedam Naivedyam Kripaya Prabho Iti Naivedyam Nivedayami Ganeshambikabhyan Namaha. Sprinkle water. Om Lambodara Ganadisha Gauri Putra Namostute Karanana Vishuddhyartam Jalametad Grihaname Iti Jalam Samarpayami Ganeshambika Bhyan Namaha. Offer a pan supari set. So you would have prepared this in advance, I think. Pan, supari, camphor, clove, and money. Offer this next to your prasad. Om Hiranyam Rajatam Tamram Yat Kinchit Upakalpitam Upayanam Grihanetam Siddhi Buddhishate Namaha Iti Upayanam Arpayami Ganesham Vikabhyan Namaha. Now you should offer a fruit with some water and turf. ओम रक्ष रक्ष गणाध्यक्ष रक्ष त्रैलोक्य रक्षक भक्तनाम अभ्यंकृत्वा त्रात भव भवार्णवात् द्वे मातुरा कृपा सिंधु शान मातुराग्रज प्रभो वरद त्वं वरं देहि वांछितं वांछिता तत अनेन फलदानेन फलदोस्तु सदा मम इदं फलं मया देव स्थापितं पुरतस्तव तेन मे सुफलावाप्तिर्भवे जन्मनि जन्मनि. Now you are going to appeal to Bhagwan for blessings for you and your entire family. Take flowers, put your hands together while we recite this hymn to him. Om Vigneshwaraya Varadaya Surapriyaya Lambodharaya Sakalaya Jagatitaya Nagananaya Shruti Yajna Vibhushitaya Gauri Sutaya Gananath Namo Namaste Bhaktartinashana Paraya Ganeshwaraya Sarveshwaraya Shubhadaya Sureshwaraya Vidyadharaya Vikataya Cha Vamanaya Bhakta Prasanna Varadaya Namo Namaste. नमस्ते ब्रह्म रूपाय विष्णु रूपाय ते नमः नमस्ते रुद्र रूपाय करि रूपाय ते नमः विश्वरूप स्वरूपाय नमस्ते ब्रह्मचारिणे भक्त प्रियाय देवाय नमस्तुभ्यं विनायक त्वं विघ्न शत्रु धलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्ति प्रदेति सुख देति फल प्रदेति विद्या प्रदेति अगरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेश वरदो भव नित्यमेव लंबोदर नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा आवाहनं न जानामि तवार्चनं पूजां चैव न जानामि क्षमस्वेति गणेश्वर अनया पूजया श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतिः प्रीयताम् बोलिए विघ्नहर्ता गणेश भगवान की जय जगत जननी पार्वती माता की जय. Dear devotees, we are now ready to commence with the establishment of the Kalash, your Kalsa. If you have already established it this morning, that is fine. It is absolutely acceptable. You may still continue to make offerings now on it as we proceed with the puja. First, take flowers, put your hands together and meditate on Varun Devata, Bhagwan's manifestation as water, the oceans and the rivers. Om Tatvayami Brahmana Vandamana Sadashaste Yajamano Havirbihi Ahedamano Varunneha Bodhirusha Gong Samana Ayu Pramoshihi Om Bhurva Swaha Bho Varunyaha Gacha Yahatishta Om Agacha Gacha Varun Vigna Vidvansakaraka Mama Karya Vivrityartham Sitim Kuru Jaladhipa Om Metanta Deva Savitar Yagyam Rahul Brihaspataya Brahmanetena Yagyamavatena Yagnapatintena Mamava Om Pushpasanam Mahadevyam Sarvaranga Viranjitam Jaladipa Grihanatvam Sarvasokyam Vivardhaya. Offer the flowers and rice onto the coconut and then sprinkle water on it 3 times. Sambhutam Sutaptam Jalamuttamam Padyam Grihan Devesh Jaleshaya Namo Namaha Om Sutitajam Jalam Shuddham Gandha Pushpakshate Argan Grihan Varuna Sarvapati Nivarakam. Now offer Panchamrit. Om Payodhari Grita Shodra Sharkara Sambhavam Param Panchamritam Grihana Tvam Jaladipa Namostute. Then water again. Om Ganga Saraswati Krishna Sarayo Sambhavam Jalam Nana Sugandha Sammishram Snaniyam Swikuru Prabho. Using the ring finger of the right hand, dot the coconut and the lota of the Kalash with chandan. Om Shri Kandam Chandanam Divyam Gandhadiyam Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surashrestha Chandanam Pratigrihatam. You may also sprinkle all the colors onto the coconut, abir, kumkum and sindur. Om abhiram kumkumam cheva sindhuram bhagyavardhanan nivedayami te mata grihan parameshwari. You can now offer joe or rice onto the coconut. Om Shudha Mukta Phala Beste Rakshiteha Shashi Sannive Dhyotayami Jalesha Tvam Sarva Sampatkaro Bhava. If you have made a garland for your kalash, you may put it on or you can touch it, or you may offer flower petals. Om Halati Mallikadini Pushpani Ritujani Cha Prakalpayami Varuna Sarva Bhishta Pala. Now you are going to wave the agarbatti again around the kalash in a clockwise direction 3 times. Om Chandana Guru Chandresha Sanyutam Gokulandratam Gritabhyaktam Grihanatvam Dhupam Varuna Sarvatah. Now you're going to do arti with the camphor or a lit diya. Om Sajam Sadvartika Yuktam Vahanina Yojitam Maya Deepam Grihana Varuna Shanting Kurudaya Nide. If you have the bell, you may ring the bell. If you have a sank, you may blow the sank. Thereafter, rinse your hands. Hasta prakshalanam. Now you are going to offer prasad or nevedya in front of the kalash. Om, in the thari where it is placed. Om Sharkara Ghrita Sammishram Godumam Sadhu Satkritam Pashin Grihana Nevedya Sada Sokyam Vivardhayam. Om Sushitalam Jalam Shuddham Karpadyasya Shodhanam Grihana Parya Pritya Jaleshaya Namo Namaha. One of the pan supari sets that you have prepared, pan supari, camphor, clove and money. Om Hemaraja Tamra Danyatamam Yanmayaratam Upainan Jalesha Twang Grihana Mama Siddhaye. We are now going to do Ganga Avahan. We are going to do an invocation to Ma Ganga. Thinking of her, take flowers and rice and pray to her for blessings. Om Sarve Samudraha Sarita Stirtani Jaladanadaha Ayantu Mama Shantyartham Duri Taksha Yakaraha. Take flowers again. We are going to do Devata Avahan. Meditate on Bhagwan in his forms as Brahma, Vishnu and Shiv and pray that the energy of Bhagwan comes and infuses your kalash and remains in your home for the duration of this Navaratri at least. Om Kalashasya Mukhe Vishnuhu Kanthe Rudraha Samashitaha Mule Tasya Stito Brahma Madhye Matra Granaha Smataha Kukshotu Sagaraha Sapta Sapta Dvipava Sundara Rigvedotha Yajurveda Samavedho Yatarvanaha Angesyaha Saitaha Sarve Kalashantu Samashitaha. Offer that, take flowers again. We're going to do Kalash Prarthana. Om Devadanav Samvade Mathyamane Mahutaddo Utpanno Sidada Kumbha Vidhrittu Vishnuna Swayam Tvatoya Sarvatirtani Devaha Sarve Tvayi Stitaha Tvayi Tishtanti Bhutani Tvayi Pranaha Pratishtitaha Shiva Swayam Tvamevasi Vishnu Svansha Prajapatihi Aditya Vasuvo Rudra Vishwe Devaha Sapaitrikaha Tvayi Tishtanti Bhutani Yataha Kama Pala Pradaha त्वत्प्रसादादिमं यज्ञं कर्तुमीहे चलोद्भव सानिध्यं कुरु मे देव प्रसन्नो भव सर्वदा. बोलिए कलश वरुण भगवान की जय. We are now going to do Navagraha Puja. Navagraha means the deities presiding over the heavenly bodies that are close to us. And to do this, you may do it on a betel leaf and betel nut. Some people set 9 of these. You can even use one for this purpose. Take flowers and rice now and pray to them that they be favorable to you so that you may perform your duties with diligence and without any kind of disturbances. Om Krishnena Rajasa Vartamano Niveshayannam Mritartyanshah Hiranyayena वितारतेना देवो याति भुवनानि पश्यन्। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः कलिङ्गेशोद्भव काश्यप स गोत्र रक्तवर्णभोः सूर्य इहागच्छ इहातिष्ठ सूर्याय नमः। सूर्यम् आवाहयामि स्थापयामि। ओम सोमाय नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि। ओम भौमाय नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि। ओम बुधाय नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि। ओम बृहस्पतये नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि। ओम शुक्राय नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि। ओम शनिश्चराय नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि। ओम राहवे नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि। ओम केतवे नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि. Offer the flowers onto that betel leaf and betel nut. Now you must dot that betel nut with some chandan. Chandan tika using your ring finger. Om Shmalyadri Samudbhutam Kasturi Shashi Sanyutam Mayarpitan Cha Grihananto Bhashkaradya Navagraha. Agarbatti. Om of Arti with the Agarbatti. Om Vanaspati Rasodbhuto Gandhadyo Gandha Uttamaha Agreha Sarvadevanan Dhupoyam Prati Krihitam. Then do Arti with a diya or a lit camphor. Om Sajam Chavarti Sanyuktam Vahanina Yojitam Maya Deepam Grihana Devesha Trailokya Timirapaha Hasta Prakshalanam. Once again, rinse your hands. You may ring the bell and blow the shank if you have one. And now you are going to offer prasad or naivedya to them. Om Apupani cha Pakwani Mandakavatakani cha Payasam Supannansha Naivedyam Pratigrihetam. Thereafter sprinkle water. Om Madhye Madhye Achmaniyam Samarpayami Utraposhanam Mukha Prakshalanam Hasta Prakshalanam. Take flowers, meditate on them. Om Brahma Murari Sripurantakari Bhanu Shashi Bhumi Suto Buddhascha Guru Shashukra Shani Rahu Ketava Sarve Griha Shantikara Bhavantu Mantrihinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Samarchanam Maya Kritancha Yatat Bohakshamadungra Devataha Anena Pujanena Shri Suryadi Nograha Mandala Devataha Priyantam. बोलिए नवग्रह देवताओं की जय, बोलिए सूर्य नारायण भगवान की जय. We are now going to do puja to the Devi as well as to Bhagwan Shiv at the same time, right? So you can do this puja on your murti of Mataji, and I'm sure you have a Shivling in your temple also, or a murti of Shivji. So we're going to do this together, Shiv and Parvati together. Take flowers in your hand, meditate on Bhagwan Shiv first. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayo Bhavaya Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha Shivaya Namaha. Om Yati Rudra Shivatanura Gaura Papa Kashani Dayanastanua Shantamaya Giri Shanta Bichakashihi. Now focus your mind with flowers in hand on Mata Durga or Mata Parvati. Om Vidyuddham Samprabham Mrigapati Skandastitam Bhishanam Kanyabhi Karabhalaketa Vilasat Astabhira Sevitam Haster Chakra Kadasiketi Vishikam Chapam Gunam Tarjanim Vibhrana Manalatmikam Shashidharam Durgam Trinetram Bhaje. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute. Om Jaitwan Devi Chamunde Jai Bhutatiharani Jai Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute. Offer the flowers there. Now offer flowers again. Om Agacha Varade Devi Daitya Dharva Nishudini Pujangrihana Sumukhi Namaste Shankara Priya. Om Anekaratna Sanyuktam Nanamani Gananvitam Kartaswa Rameyam Divyam Asanam Pratigrihatam. Now offer water 4 times. at the murti. Om Ganga Adi Sarvatirtebhyo Maya Prarthanaya Ritam Toyametat Sukha Sparsham Padhyartam Pratigrihatam Om Gandha Pushpakshater Yuktam Argyam Sampaditam Maya Grihanatvam Mahadevi Prasannata Sarvadha Om Achmayatam Tvaya Devi Bhakti Mehya Chalam Kuru Ipsitam Me Varandehi परत्र च परांगतिम् ओम जाह्नवीतो यमानीतं शुभं कर्पूर संयुतं स्नापयामि सुरश्रेष्ठे त्वं पुत्रादिफलप्रदाम्. Now offer Panchamrit. Om Payodhari Ghृत Shodhram Sitaya च समन्वितं Panchamritam Anenadhya Kuru Snanam Dayanide. Offer water again. Om Paramananda Bodhabda Nimagna Nija Murtaye Sango Pangam Idam Snanam Kalpayam Hamashate. You must now offer 2 pieces of thread, and if you have a sari set on your murti of Mataji or around your Kalash, offer flowers on that sari and offer it to the Divine Mother. Om Vastram Cha Soma Devatyam Lajjayastu Nivaranam मया निवेदितं भक्त्या गृहाण परमेश्वरी ओम यामाश्रित्य महामाया जगत्सम्मोहिनी सदा तस्येते परमेशाय कल्पयामुत्तरीयकम्. Offer some Naivedya or Panchamrit as Madhuparka. Om Dadi Madhva Jaya Sanyuktam Patra Yuga Samanvitam Madhuparka Grihanatvam Varada Bhava Shobhane. You must now offer Chandan and or perfume if you have. Om Paramananda Sobhagya Paripurna Digantare Grihana Paramam Gandham Kripaya Parameshwari. Now offer the colors Abir, Kumkum, Sindur, etc. Om Kumkumam Kantidam Divyam Kamani Kamasambhavam Kumkumena Chite Devi Prasida Parameshwari Om Sindhuramaruna Bhasam Jayakusu Sannibham Pujitasi Maya Devi Prasida Parameshwari. Now you should have bangles, tikli, etc. that you may have adorned the mother with. You can touch that. Om Swabhava Sundarangyarte Nana Shaktya Shite Shive Bhushanani Vichitrani Kalpaya Mamararchite. If you have kajal, you may offer some. You can even put it on a leaf and place it at the mother. If you don't have, you must powder camphor and offer it. Om Chakchubhyam Kajalam Ramayam Subhage Shantikarake Karpura. Offer a Mangal Sutra. If you don't have one adorned on your murti, you can use an ordinary piece of cotton, raw cotton, and you can place that there. Om Sobhagya Sutra Varade Swarnamani Sanyuthe Kanthe Bhadanami Deveshi Sobhagyam Dehi Me Sada. Now offer rice. Om Rajitaha Kumkumodhena Akshataschati Shobhana Mamesham Devi Danena Prasanna Bhava Shobhane. Offer flowers, and if you have a garland, you may put the garland on. If it's already on, touch it. Om Mandara Parijata Adi Patala Ketakani Cha Jati Champaka Pushpani Grihamene Mani Shobhane Om Padma Shanka Japa Pushpe Shatapatre Vichitritam Pushpamalam Prayachami Grihana Tvam Sureshwari. Now, if you have a bell leaf, bell patra, you must take red color and dot the leaf and then place it upside down at the feet of the murti. If you don't have bell leaves, you must use flower petals. Om Amritodbhava Shri Vriksho Mahadevi Priya Sada Bilvapatram Prayachami Pavitram Te Sureshwari Iti Bilvapatram Rupam Pushpam Samarpayami. Agarbatti, offer arti with the agarbatti. Om Dashanga Gugulam Dhupam Chandana Guru Sanyutam Samarpitam Maya Bhaktya Mahadevi Prahagrihatam. Do arti with the diya now. Om Grita Varti Samayuktam Mahattejo Mahojwalam Deepam Dasyami Deveshi Suprita Bhava Sarvadha. Hasta Prakshalanam, rinse your hands. Offer prasad, whatever prasad you have prepared. If you don't have prasad, you can offer fruits. Om Annam Chaturvidham Swadho Rasehi Shadabhi Samanvitam Nevedyam Grihatam Devi Bhakti Mehya Chalam Kuru. Om, offer a fruit. Om Draksha Karjura Kadali Pannaha Samra Kapitakam Narikela Shushambhadihi Phalani Pratigrihatam. Sprinkle water. Om Shitalam Nirmalam Toyam Karpurena Subhasitam Achmayata Mama Jalam Prasida Tvam Maheshwari. Offer a pan supari set, pan supari, camphor, clove, money. You just need to put a pinch of camphor. Om Elalavanga Kasturi Karpure Sushtu Vasitam Vitikam Mukavasartham Arpayami Sureshwari. Om Puja Pala Samradhyartam Tavagre Swarnamishwari Stapitam Tena Me Prita Purnat Kuru Manorathan. Now do Aarti. Om Nirajanam Sumangalyam Karpuren Samanvitam Chandrarkahavanasya Drisham Mahadevi Namostute Namaste Devi Deveshi Namaste Ipsate Prade Namaste Jagatam Dhatri Namaste Bhaktavatsale Namah Sarva Hitarthaye Jagatadara Hetave Sashtangoyam Pranamastu Prayatnena Maya Kritaha. बोलिए श्री जगत जननी दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती काली माता की जय. बोलिए शिव शंकर भगवान की जय. We now going to do Lakshmi Narayan Puja. So you should have in your home a murti of Bhagwan Vishnu and Mata Lakshmi. You may take flowers now and meditate on them. Om Lakshmi Kshira Samudra Rajatanayam Shri Rangadhameshwarim Dasi Bhuta Samasta Deva Vanitam Lokeka Deepan Kuram Shriman Manda Katakshalabda Vibhava Brahmendra Gangadharam Tam Lokya Kutumbirim Sarasijam Vande Mukunda Priyam. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashainam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrisham Megavaranam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalaнаянam Yogi Birdhyana Gamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavavayaharam Sarvaloke Offer the flowers. Now offer flowers again. Om Vishweshwara Jagannatha Devadeveshwara Priya Asana Divya Sarvesha Dasyaham Tobhyamishwaram. Water. Om idam padhyam meshu argyam tatha achmaniyam jalam snaniyansha maya dattang grihan parameshwaram. Panchamrit. Om snanam panchamritam deva grihan parameshwara anathanatha sarvagnya girvana pranati priyam. Water. Om Ganga Godavari Reva Saryu Yamuna Tatha Saraswatyadi Tirthani Snanartam Pratigrihitam. 2 pieces of cotton, raw cotton. Om Yagyopavitam Paramam Pavitram Prajapate Yat Sahajam Purastat Ayusham Agrayam Pratimuncha Shubram Yagyopavitam Balamastu Tejaha. Om Veda Supta Samayukta Yagya Sama Samanvite Sarvavarna Prade Deva Vasasi Pratigrihitam. With your ring finger, dot both the murtis with chandan. Om Shri Kandham Chandanam Divyam Gandhadiyam Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surashreshta Chandanan Pratigrihitam. Offer till. If you have, if you don't have till, you may offer white rice. Om Akshatansha Surashreshta Shubhra Dunasya Nirmala Maya Nivedita Bhaktya Grihan Parameshwara. Flowers. Om Mallikadini Sugandhini Malyatyadini Ve Prabho Maharathani Pujartam Pushpani Pratigrihitam. Tulsi. Om Tulsi Manjari Bhirya Kuryat Hariharachanam Na Sagarbha Graham Yati Mukti Bhago Na Sanshayam. Agarbatti, do Aarti with it. Om Vanaspati Rasodbhuto Gandhadyo Gandha Uttamaha Agreha Sarva Devanan Dhupoyam Pratigrihatam. Aarti with the diya or camphor. Om Sajam Chavarti Sanyuktam Vahanina Yojitam Maya Deepangrihana Devesha Trelokya Timirapaha Hasta Prakshalinam. Rinse your hands and offer prasad. Om Gritapakvam Havishyanam Payasam Sasharkaram Nana Vidangsha Nevedhyam Vishnurme Pratigrihatam. Sprinkle water. Om Sarva Papa Haram Divyam Gangheyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanam Maya Datang Grihana Parameshwaram. Pan Supari set. Pan, Supari, a pinch of camphor, clove, and a coin. Om Pungipalam Mahadravyam Nagavalli Daleritam Grihana Deva Devesha Draksha Dini Sureshwaram. Now do Arti. Om Yani Kani Cha Papani Janmantra Kritani Cha Tani Tani Vinashyanti Pradakshina Pade Pade. Boli Sri Lakshmi Narayan Bhagavan Ki Jai. Sita Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Shri Radhe Krishna Bhagavan Ki Jai. Dear brothers and sisters, we are now going to have a bhajan. After the bhajan, we are going to recite today's portion or part of Durga Saptashati, and today we are reciting the Kavach, the Durga Kavach. And after we recite the Kavach, we'll have another bhajan, and then we are going to have an explanation on the Kavach, Argala, and the Kilakam, which are three stotras, three divine hymns that precede the 700 verses of the Durga Saptashati. We are going to look at the relevance of these divine hymns and why they precede the Durga Saptashati and how their recitation and listening can really benefit you and your family. So I will now go on to the bhajan, and I pray that all of you will join in the bhajan and chant the names, pronounce the names of the Divine Mother. Jai Mata Di.
स्वर की देवी माँ, वाणी में मधुरता दो। हे स्वर की देवी माँ, वाणी में मधुरता दो। मैं गीत सुनाता हूँ, संगीत की शिक्षा दो। हे स्वर की देवी माँ, वाणी में मधुरता दो। सरगम का ज्ञान नहीं, ना लय का ठिकाना है। सरगम का ज्ञान नहीं, ना लय का ठिकाना है। तुम्हें आज सभा में माँ, हमें दर्श दिखाना है। संगीत समंदर से सुर ताल हमें दे दो। हे स्वर की देवी माँ, वाणी में मधुरता दो। शक्ति ना भक्ति है, सेवा का ज्ञान नहीं। शक्ति ना भक्ति है, सेवा का ज्ञान नहीं। तुम्हें आज सुनाने को कोई सुंदर गीत नहीं। गीतों के खजाने से मुझे दे दो, हे स्वर की देवी माँ, वाणी में मधुरता दो। अज्ञान ग्रसित होकर क्या गीत सुनाऊं मैं, अज्ञान ग्रसित होकर क्या गीत सुनाऊं मैं, टूटे हुए शब्दों से क्या स्वर को सजाऊं मैं। तुम ज्ञान का स्रोत बहा, माँ मुझ पे दया कर दो, हे स्वर की देवी माँ, वाणी में मधुरता दो। मैं गीत सुनाता हूँ, संगीत की शिक्षा दो।
Jai Mata Di. We are now going to be reciting the Devyaha Kavacham, what you may commonly refer to as the Kavach. Okay? And this Kavach, we're going to talk about it a little bit later in some detail. But for now, it is a very powerful hymn that can give us protection. Us, our family members, our belongings, etc. More importantly, it can protect your mind from disturbances and other things that may influence us to commit incorrect actions. Therefore, while we are reciting this Kavach, I appeal to all of you to take flowers, put your hands together, seat yourself in a cross-legged posture, face the Divine Mother, and appeal to her for her protection. Okay, this is the method in which we should be appealing to her. Therefore, I ask you to face the Murti while we do this. ओमस्य श्री चंडी कवचस्य ब्रह्माऋषि अनुष्टुप छंदः चामुंडा देवतान्या सोत्तमातर्व बीजं दिग्बन देवतास्तत्वं श्री जगदम्बा प्रीतयते सप्तशती पातांगत्वेन जपे विनियोगः. Sprinkle a drop of water in front of the murti. Continue your meditation on her and appeal to her for protection in every aspect of your life. Om Namas Chandikaye Markandeya Uvacha. Om Yadghuyam Paramam Loke Sarvaraksha Karamnanam Yanyakasya Chita Kyatam Tanme Bruhi Pitamaha Brahmo Vacha Asti Guyatamam Vipra Sarvabhutopakarakam Devyastu Kavacham Punyam Tachunashva Mahamune Pratamam Shelaputri Cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharani Tritiyam Chandraganteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shashtam Katyayaniti Cha Saptamam Kalaratriti Mahagauriti Chashtamam Navamam Siddhidatri Cha Navadurgaha Prakititaha Uktani Etani Namani Brahmaneva Mahatmana Agninadha Yamanastu Shatrumadye Gatorane Vishame Durgame Cheva Bhayartaha Shanam Gataha Na Tesham Jayati Kinchit Shubham Rana Sankatena Padam Tasya Pashyami Shokaduka Vayam Nahi येस्तु भक्त्यास्पदानूनां तेषां वृत्ति प्रजायते ये त्वं स्मरन्ति देवेशी रक्षसे तान् संशयः प्रेतसंस्था तु चामुण्डा वाराही महिषासना इन्द्री गज समारूढ़ा वैष्णवी गरुडासना माहेश्वरी वृषारूढ़ा माहेश्वरी वृषारूढ़ा कौमारी शिखिवाहना लक्ष्मी पद्मासना देवी पद्महस्ता हरिप्रिया श्वेत रूपधरा देवी ईश्वरी वृषवाहना ब्राह्मी हंस समारूढ़ा सर्वभरण भूषिताः एतेता मातरः सर्वयोग समन्विताः नानाभरण शोभाट्या नाना रत्नोपशोभिताः दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढ़ा देव्यः क्रोध समाकुलाः शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधं कीटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शारङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम् दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानाम् अभयाय च धारयन्त्युदानीथं देवानां च हिताय वे नमस्तेस्तु महारौद्रे महाघोर पराक्रमे महाबले महोत्साहे महाभय विनाशिने त्राहि मां देवी दुष्प्रेक्ष शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनी प्राच्यां रक्षतु मामेन्द्री अग्नियामग्निदेवता दक्षिणेवतु वाराही नैऋत्यां खड्गधारिणी प्रतीचां वारुणीं रक्षेद् वायव्यां मृगवाहिनी उदीचां पातु कौमारी ईशान्यां शूलधारिणी ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेदस्ताद् वैष्णवी तथा एवं दश दिशो रक्षेत् चामुण्डा शवाना जय मे चाग्रतः पातु विजय पातु पृष्ठतः अजित वाम पार्श्वे तु दक्षिणे च पराजिता शिखामोद्योतनी रक्षेत् उमा मूर्धनि व्यवस्थिता मालाधरी ललाटे च भ्रुवोर्यक्षे यशस्विनी त्रिनेत्रा च भ्रुवोर्मध्ये यम घंटा च नासिके शंकिनी चक्षुर्मध्ये श्रोत्रायोर्द्वारभासिनी कपोलो कालिका रक्षेत् कर्ण मूले तु शांकरी नासिकायां सुगंधा च उत्तरोश्च च चर्चिका अधरे च अमृता कला जिह्वयां च सरस्वती दंतान् रक्षतु कौमारी कंठ देश तु चंडिका घंटिकां चित्रघंटा च महामाया च तालुके कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् भाष्यं मे सर्वमंगला ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंश धनुर्धरी नीलग्रीवा वही कंठे नलिकां नलकुबरी स्कंदयोः खड्गिनी रक्षेत् बाहु मे वज्रधारिणी हस्तयोः दंडिनी रक्षेत् अंबिका चांगुलीषु च नखान् शूलेश्वरी रक्षेत् कुक्षौ रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी स्तनौ रक्षेन् महादेवी मनः शोक विनाशिनी हृदया ललिता देवी उदरे शूलधारिणी नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेत् गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा पोतना कामिका मेद्रं गुडे महिषवाहिनी कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् जानुनी विन्ध्यावासिनी जंगे महाबला रक्षेत् सर्वकाम प्रदायिनी गुल्फयोर नारसिंही च पादपृष्ठे तु तेजसी पातांगुलीषु श्री रक्षेत् पादादस्तालवासिनी नकांदंश करालीश केशांशे ऊर्ध्वकेशिनी रोमकूपेषु कौबेरी त्वक्षं वागीश्वरी तथा रक्तमाज वसामान सान्यस्ति मेदांसी पार्वती अंतराणि कालरात्रिश्च पित्तं च मुकुटेश्वरी पद्मावती पद्मकोशे कफे चूड़ामणिस्तथा ज्वालामुखी नखान् ज्वाला भेद्या सर्वसन्दिषु शुक्रं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेत् छायं क्षत्रेश्वरी तथा अहंकारं मनोबुद्धिं रक्षेन् मे धर्मधारिणी प्राणपानो तथा व्यानं मुदानं च समानकं वज्रहस्ता च मे रक्षेन् प्राणन् कल्याण शोभना रसे रूपे च गन्धे च शब्दे स्पर्श च योगिनी सत्वं रजस्तमश्चैव न रक्षे नारायणी सदा आयु रक्षतु वाराही धर्मं रक्षतु वैष्णवी यशः कीर्तिं च लक्ष्मीं च धनं विद्यां च चक्रिणी गोत्रमिन्द्राणि मे रक्षेत् पाशून् मे रक्ष चण्डिके पुत्रान् रक्षेर्महालक्ष्मीर्भार्यां रक्षतु भैरवी पन्थानां सुपता रक्षेन् मार्गं क्षेमकरी तथा राजद्वारे महालक्ष्मीर्विजय सर्वतः स्थिता रक्षाहीनं तु यत्स्थानं वर्जितं कवचेन तु तत्सर्वं रक्ष मे देवी जयन्ती पापनाशिनी पदमेकं न गच्छेतु यदि चेत् शुभमात्मनः कवचेनावृतौ नित्यं यत्र यत्रैव गच्छति तत्र तत्रात् लाभस्य विजय सर्वकामिकः यं यं चिन्तयते कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति निश्चितं परमेश्वर्यमाप्तुलं प्राप्स्यते भूतले पुमान् निर्भयो जायते मर्त्यः संग्रामेषु पराजितः त्रैलोक्य तु भवेत् पूज्य कवचेन वृतः पुमान् इदं तु देव्याः कवचं देवानामपि दुर्लभं यः पठेत् प्रतो नित्यं त्रिसन्ध्यं श्रद्धयान्वितः देवी कला भवेत् तस्य त्रैलोक्येषु पराजितः जीवेद् वर्ष शतं साग्रम् अपमृत्यु विवर्जितः नश्यन्ति व्याधयः सर्वे लूता विस्फोटकादय स्थावरं जंगमं चैव कृत्रिमं चाभियद्विषम् अभिचाराणि सर्वाणि मन्त्रयन्त्राणि भूतले भूचराः केशराश्चैव जलजाशोपदेशिकाः सहजा कुलजा माला डाकिनी शाकिनी तथा अंतरिक्षचरा घोरा डाकिन्यश्च महाबलाः गृह भूत पिशाच यक्ष यक्ष गंधर्व राक्षसाः ब्रह्म राक्षस वेतालाः कुष्मण्डा भैरवादय नश्यन्ति दर्शनात् तस्य कवचे हृदि संस्थिते मनोन्नतिर्भवेत् राज्ञस्तेजो वृद्धिकरं परं यशसा वर्तते सोऽपि अकीर्तित भूतं कीर्ति कीर्तिमण्डित भूतले जपेत् सप्तशतीं चण्डीं कृत्वा तु कवचं पुरा यावत् भूमण्डलं दत्ते सशैलवन्नकाननं तावतिष्ठति मेदिन्यं सन्तति पुत्र पौत्रिकी देहान्ते परमं स्थानं यत्सुरेरपि दुर्लभं प्राप्नोति पुरुषो नित्यं महामाया प्रसादतः लभते परमं रूपं शिवेन सह मोदते। ओम ओम। जय जय मार्कंडे पुराणे सावर्णिके मन्वन्तरे देवी महात्म्यः सत्याः सन्तु यजमानस्य कामः जगदम्बार्पणम् अस्तु। ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विचे। We now going to have a bhajan, and when we come back, we are going to look at the meanings of some of the mantras of the Kavach, Argala, and Kilakam, and of course, an overview of their significance. Jai Mata Di.
तेरी गोद में सर है मैया, अब मुझको क्या डर है मैया। तेरी गोद में सर है मैया, अब मुझको क्या डर है मैया। दुनिया नजरे फेरे तो फेरे, दुनिया नजरे फेरे तो फेरे, मुझ पे तेरी नजर है मैया। तेरी गोद में सर है मैया, अब मुझको क्या डर है मैया। मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार। तेरा दर्श यहाँ भी है, तेरा दर्श वहाँ भी है। तेरा दर्श यहाँ भी है, तेरा दर्श वहाँ भी है। हर दुख से लड़ने को मैया तेरा एक जयकारा काफी है, काफी है। मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार, दिल में लगा तेरा दरबार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार। मैं संतान तू माता, तू मेरे जीवन दाता। मैं संतान तू माता, तू मेरी जीवन दाता। जग से सबसे गहरा मैया तेरा और मेरा है नाता, है नाता। मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार। तेरी गोद में सर है मैया, अब मुझको क्या डर है मैया। दुनिया नजरे फेरे तो फेरे, दुनिया नजरे फेरे तो फेरे, मुझ पे तेरी नजर है मैया।
Jai Mata Di. I trust that you are enjoying the bhajans and the correct spirit is being set, the right kind of spirit you will invoke to observe this Navaratri. So Navaratri is a utsav. It is a celebration. It is actually a mahotsav. It is a great celebration in the Hindu calendar. And I appeal to all of you to try to, on this first day, adopt the right kind of mindset. Then you must enjoy Navaratri. Okay? And if you start to observe it with the right kind of pomp, devotion, discipline, etc., and keep a smile on your face no matter what, you will really enjoy Navaratri and you will get the true benefits of it. So today we are going to be dealing with 3 divine hymns. I want all of us who are on this platform must remember the names of these hymns. You should know them. The first one is Kavach. The second one is called Argala. And the third one is called Kilakam. So, Kavach, Argala, Kilakam. Whenever you recite the Durga Saptashati, or you listen to it, or you perform this puja, these 3 hymns precede the 700 verses. So before we get to the 700 verses, we're supposed to recite these 3 hymns. These 3 hymns are called Anga, Saptashati Anga. Anga in Sanskrit can mean parts, can also mean limbs, etc. That means they are kind of attached to the Saptashati. Now today we are going to try to understand why. Why have they been attached to the Saptashati? So we find that the Saptashati is not something that is merely mechanical. According to the commentaries written on this and the scriptures that speak about the Durga Saptashati, it is said that it is a hymn, the Saptashati, all the 700 verses are a hymn that causes energy to start getting activated. So energy that may be dormant, may be kinetic as we know it, will become activated. And therefore, it means that the Saptasati brings to life dormant potencies, dormant energies. And it is important that we are able to handle the energy that is given off or that is present when the Saptasati is being recited. In fact, in the guidelines given to us for the recitation, it says we must recite the Saptashati clearly and loudly so we are able to bring out this energy that I am talking about. Now that energy has to be controlled, it has to be used in a positive way, and therefore Bhagwan Shiv says that these 3 stutis will prevent the misuse of that energy, or it will also prevent that energy from overwhelming us to a point where we don't know how to handle it. Now, if you feel that this is a bit far-fetched, all I'm asking you to do is when you listen to the Saptasati, the complete recitation, if you purify yourself adequately enough. So people ask us, why do we fast during the Navaratri? Because we want you to feel this energy. And you will only feel it if you purify yourself adequately and you bring your mind under such control that you are able to focus on this Divine Mother. Then the sound that enters your ears will start to reverberate within your body. Your body will be receptive to it. But there is something else that is mentioned in the scriptures. Bhagwan Shiv says that the power of this Saptasati can also be misused. And we see this every day. Power is a dangerous thing if it can be misused. Now, the power that is unleashed when this Saptasati is recited can be used for incorrect actions as well. So by the recitation of these 3 hymns, we prevent the misuse of this great power. Okay? And that is the reason that we must recite them. It also prepares us mentally, like I said, so that when you listen to the Saptashati, you will get the benefit and you will really enjoy its recitation. Now, how often should we be listening to the Saptashati? It is said that during the Navaratri, we should listen to it every day. Especially during the Navaratri, we must listen to it every day. And this is called No Chandipat. No Chandipat means 9 times you must listen to it, at least during this period. Now let's move on to the first hymn, which is called the Devyaha Kavacham, or the Durga Kavach. Okay, and we've all, if anybody asks us what is Kavach, we say it is a shield of protection. But it must not stop there, because it goes way deeper than this. So the verses are able to invoke various Shaktis. So Durga Devi, or the energy of Mother, is not just one kind of energy. Energy pervades this entire world. And it comes in different shapes, sizes, textures, if I can use those words. There's a variety. It's like a rainbow of energies. And these are called Shaktis. Now, if we are able to invoke all those Shaktis, or more than one of those Shaktis, then we will really benefit from it. Okay? And this Devya Kavacham, this is what it intends to do. Now, anything that protects, so this Kavach can be related to a burglar alarm system, a security system that protects us, an armor. Now, like a burglar alarm, the first thing is you have to do is switch it on. If the burglar alarm is not armed, how is it going to alert you to any kind of danger? How will you be protected? The second thing is, besides switching it on, you can't put the burglar alarm on one day and don't put it on the next day. You won't get the protection that you're looking for. Therefore, the Kavach has to be repeated as often as possible, regularly. If you want it to work for you, then you must repeat it regularly. In this, right at the beginning, the Rishi Markandeya is speaking to Brahmaji, and he says to Brahmaji, give me that hymn which is the most powerful and most secret for protection. Now, you may be asking the question, every year we listen to this Kavach, how come I don't feel as safe as I should be feeling? Well, I've already answered that question. You need to recite it more often, firstly. Secondly, you need to understand, have some understanding of what is contained in all of this. So in the first part of the Kavach, the Navadurga is mentioned. The 9 main forms of Mata Durga are mentioned. And every one of these names is loaded with a great power of protection. So the first one says, Pratamam Shaila Putricha. The first one is Shaila Putri. Now, Shail refers to the daughter of the mountain. And the mountain is something of extraordinary strength and power. The mountain is able to bear anything. It rains, it snows, there are tornadoes, there are winds, there are all kinds of things. But the mountain remains firm. And this Shaila Putri represents the inner strength that is contained in all beings, but more especially, it is a message that even all our women possess a great strength. All they need to do is realize that they are part of this daughter of the mountain, this Shaila Putri. It is immovable. The mountain is immovable. No matter what happens, it does not shake. It remains steadfast. And then, from this great strength, what flows from the mountain? The Ganga flows from the mountain. And the Ganga, as we all know, represents bhakti, devotion to God. So from strength, the mountain does not remain as a stone, as obstinate. It starts to flow from what flows from this mountain? The Ganga. Love flows from it. So strength does not mean hatred. Strength means being very strong and steadfast, but at the same time fully loving. Then we see the next name that is mentioned is Brahmacharini. Brahmacharini means the student or the highly disciplined lady that is able to harness all her energies and strength by discipline. That means one who is able to perform tapasya. Strength comes from tapasya. Okay. Now, similarly, each of these 9 names are loaded with meaning. I can't go through all of them today. I hope we have an opportunity one day to do that. But the last name that is mentioned is Siddhidatri, which means completedness, one who is all powerful and fully realized. So what is the message here? That these 9 names show you the different strengths and abilities of the Divine Mother that we expect to see in all beings around us, and more especially make our ladies, our females, aware that they are equally powerful, they can be equally complete. So for completedness to exist, all of these strengths must come into place. Siddhidatri means one who is absolutely complete and ready for moksha. Siddhi means you have accomplished and you are ready for moksha. Then some of the benefits of taking refuge in the Devi are mentioned in this Kavach. And we also see the similar thing mentioned in chapter 12 of the Durga Saptashati. Why would these be mentioned? Because if we are aware that the mother is graceful to us, is merciful to us, that alone is protection for all of us. Because that gives you peace of mind. If your mind is at peace, you will feel protected. Nothing can hurt you. Okay? Then we see that there are different directions that are mentioned. So protection comes from all 10 directions. And all of these 10 directions are coupled with a Devi. So for example, one of them is Aindri. Aindri means the consort of Indra. Another one is Agni Devataha, which is the deity. Agni Dev is the deity presiding over fire. So, Indri also means the 1,000-eyed one. Indra Bhagwan is considered to be the Devata presiding over heaven. Therefore, you have the protection of heaven. Then Agni, fire. We all know how powerful and all-consuming fire can be. Look at what happens when there's a volcano. Everything in its path is reduced to molten ash, isn't it? So fire, if we have the protection of fire, isn't that a wonderful protection? All kinds of atomic weapons also contain fire. So fire is all powerful in respect of protection and to destroy all kinds of enemies, burn all the enemies into ashes. Similarly, every other direction is coupled with a Devi. Then, from verses 23 to 38, various protective energies are invoked throughout the body. So very often all of us focus on external protection. What is coming to us from the outside? So the scriptures talk about teen tapaha, 3 types of pain that we feel in the world, discomfort that we feel. One of them is that which is caused from outside, another one by other beings, one that is caused from within us, and the third one is natural calamities. So sometimes when we think of danger, we also always looking at the danger that is outside us, that is approaching us. But there's also a danger inside, as I have now explained to you. And therefore, the protective energies of the body need to be on high alert all the time. And every part of the body is now invoked in this Kavach, making us aware that there's a protective energy there, and a name is given to that Devi, so that that part of the body is coupled with a Devi. And this starts right from the crown of the head, the chakra that's right at the top of the head, where we have the Sikha, right from there, right to the end of your toes. Every part, every cell, every organ, etc., a Devi is attached to it. And if we are able to invoke that, we will have protection that is both external and internal. The names of the Devis that are attached to all of these parts are absolutely amazing and are also loaded with wonderful meanings. So one of them is Nilagriva, which means the blue-throated one. And that is, as you know, the katha of Bhagwan Nilkant Mahadev. What message comes from us by taking that name? That may all the poisons of my body be held by this Devi, and may those poisons not affect me. Toxins, as we call it today, toxins. We must detox, isn't it? Then we see that another beautiful name of Mata here is Yogeshwari. Yogeshwari. Yogeshwari refers to, as you know, it comes from yoga, which means our abilities, right? And we sometimes underestimate what the human body and the human mind is capable of doing. But Yogeshwari is the master of all the mysticism that can be imagined. What can you achieve spiritually? We are unlimited. And we think that we are just this body and this person that lives in this house. But we are spiritual beings beyond that, and we sometimes forget how powerful we can be if we engage in spiritual practices and yoga. Therefore, Yogeshwari is within our body and there to assist us if we are able, or if we want to move in that direction. Another name that is mentioned here is Padmavati. I know all of you watched one movie called Padmavat. This is Padmavati, and it is a reference to Lakshmi, which means wealth. It means that irrespective of your bank balance, you are blessed with Lakshmi within this body. You have arms and legs that move. You have a mind that functions. Your eyes and ears, your organs are functioning. You are therefore blessed with Lakshmi. You are absolutely rich. And beyond the physical aspect, all your good qualities are Lakshmi. Your kindness, your love, etc. is all Lakshmi. Why? Because this Padmavati is present within your body. The next one is Jwalamukhi. Jwalamukhi refers to a flame. So by incidentally, there is a temple in Himachal Pradesh, not far from Uttarakhand, Rishikesh. I know most of you like Rishikesh. A few hours drive from there, you will come to a temple called Jwalamukhi. Jwalamukhi means, or in that temple, there is a flame that comes from underground. It is a gaseous flame. And it is said that that flame has not gone off for centuries. If you go to this temple, you will see that flame. You are able to make offerings at this flame and pray to the Divine Mother as Jwalamukhi. Okay? Nobody can give you a date for how long that flame is on. Now, Jwalamukhi, within us also, there is a flame. There are various fires and energies within us. These fires must burn the toxins within our body. These fires must digest our food. These fires must ensure that the blood is circulating in our body, etc. See to what level the protection is going. Then there is one name that is attached to one part of the body that is called Lalita. Lalita can actually mean playful. It means that you must not be too serious in life also. You must also have fun. You must also have laughter. Your laughter will protect you. Your happiness will protect you and keep your mind sane. Okay? Then there is Mahabala. Mahabal means of great strength. It means physically, you must also remain strong. Invoke the blessings of the mother, exercise regularly, etc. Then it goes further now to protect something that is also exceptionally precious to us, that is called prana. They are Panch Pramukhya Prana, there are 5 main types of life airs within your body. When these life airs leave you, we describe that as death, mrityu. Therefore, these life airs must remain within you and must be flowing in the right manner to keep you healthy, strong, and vibrant like me. I'm joking. So prana needs protection, okay? And you would have heard us sometime reciting mantras. When we're making offerings to the mother, we say, or to Bhagwan, we say, Om Pranaya Swaha, Om Apanaya Swaha, Om Vyanaya Swaha, Om Udanaya Swaha, Om Samanaya Swaha. When these 5 life airs get disorientated or not properly aligned, you get very, very sick. You therefore need these 5 airs to be healthy, strong, and moving in the right directions, in the right quantities, etc. The last part of what I'm going to discuss today is not physical, but the mental aspect. The brain needs protection. The mind needs protection. And by reciting the Kavach, hopefully with devotion and understanding, you will be able to protect your mind from the dangers that can actually ruin you. Mental maladies and calamities, which is something that we must certainly avoid. So once again, I will remind you that the Kavach is like a burglar alarm. If you want it to work, you have to switch it on. How we switch our burglar alarms on every day, you should recite the Kavach as regularly as possible. The divine Shakti, the divine mother, her strength is inconceivable. The scriptures say that it is achintya. You can't think, you can't even imagine it, you can't conceive it. Now, to access that strength, you must make the effort. We can't expect the mother to come and stand guard at our door when we barely think about her. Therefore, the recitation of the Kavach is good for you. I'm now going to move on to the Argala. What is the meaning of the Argala? Argala means a bolt. Some people also refer to it as a bolt that fixes onto the door. Okay, and it is a series of incantations in the form of dharani. Dharani can also mean Lakshmi. So you'll see the Devata of the Argala is Mahalakshmi. And therefore, it is a wonderful method to attract various types of wealth into your life. Now, we have challenges with our careers. Sometimes, especially in South Africa now, we are challenged because of the color of our skin to get jobs, to make a living, to do well in business, etc. The recitation of the Argala is an excellent way to ensure that the mother blesses you with all the wonderful kinds of things. Now, this bolt is able to undo the door that gives you access to the Durga Saptashati. And therefore, it is wonderful to recite this. One of the names of Mata that is mentioned here is Aparna. Parna means leaf, and Aparna means without a leaf or without leaves. Now, it is said that if you listen to Ramayana and you read the Shiv Parvati Vivah Katha, in order for Mata Parvati to have Bhagwan Shiv as her husband, she did tapasya. And during that time, there was a period where she only subsisted on bare leaves. She offered bare leaves and she consumed that as her food because bare leaves are dear to Lord Shiva. And after a while, she even stopped eating those bare leaves. And therefore, she was called Aparna. So Aparna in this verse means, if you want the Lakshmi and the plentiful to come into your life, you must make the effort and you must do various kinds of practices, sadhanas, prayer, in order for these to come. Don't expect riches and wealth to rain down from the sky when you don't make the effort. And Argala is that effort that we are talking about. Argala also talks about Dandor Dandaha. Dor Dandaha. what does that mean? A long arm, okay, or a staff. It therefore means it is a reference to the upholder of dharma. Now, in order for Lakshmi to be plentiful and last and become almost permanent, there must be dharma. So for wealth to go a long way, it must be acquired through legitimate means and must be respected. If you take money that the mother blesses you with and you go gambling, you have a problem. That's not dharmic. That's not having respect for Mother Lakshmi. It also means that naturally there will be losses if you engage in these kind of activities, if you acquire wealth through incorrect means, etc. Just like now the Argala is able to open that door to the Durga Saptashati, the third hymn is called Kilakam. And Kilakam, according to the scriptures, is a pin that holds the bolt on that door. So what does that mean? I would also associate it with a key for a door, a very special key. You know, these days you can pick a lock. The doors we have, you can get, you can buy a key over the counter and open it. But I am talking about a very secretive key, because the Kilaka is related to almost a spell, if I can call it that can unleash the true power of the Durga Saptashati. Without this key, without this pin, you will recite the Durga Saptashati, but you won't get the right kind of benefit. You won't get the right kind of feeling by reciting this Durga Saptashati. Okay? So this Kilakam is able to bring you the true essence, the true understanding, the highest understanding of the Durga Saptashati. We must not read scriptures and misinterpret them according to our own lifestyle. We must read scriptures and interpret them in a manner so that we can go higher in the spiritual realm. In other words, it may require us to move out of our comfort zone, but it will cause us to evolve into a higher state. Here now in this verse, in the Kilakam, it says, Sarvameta Dvijaniyan Mantranam Abhi Kilakam So Api Kshemam Abhapnoti Satatam Japya Tat Paraha. Whoever will recite this and understand all of this, whoever recites this with devotion and correctly according to the methods given to us in the scriptures, he will understand the Durga Saptashati. And as we get later into the week, you will see the high philosophy that is contained in the Durga Saptashati. And Bhagavan Shiv says to us here, without this recitation, without reciting this Kilakam, no spell, medicine, or anything else will succeed in thwarting adversity. Okay? Therefore, it means that this is the ultimate key to open the door so that we can access all of these. The Kilakam also speaks about that Bhagwan Shiv first imposed this. He created this spell so that others cannot take the Durga Saptashati and abuse the power that flows from it. In the Argala, I also want to just go back to the Argala before I conclude now. In the Argala, there's a beautiful verse that says, Patni Manoramam Dehi Manovrita Nasarinim Durga Sansara Sagarasya Kulod Bhavam. It means that, oh mother, send me a husband or a wife. You can change the words, Patni or Pati can also be used. Manoramam Dehi, that is pleasing to me. Dehi means to give. Manovritti Anusarni, that will satisfy all my good intentions, etc. Rupan Dehi, Jayan Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Visho Dehi. Rupan Dehi, this line is repeated in the Argala. Rupan Dehi, Jayan Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Visho Dehi. Give me a good form. What kind of form? Spiritual form, not necessarily or only physical form, but includes physical form also. All of us want to look nice and presentable. Jayan Dehi. May I be victorious in all the things. Now imagine reciting this line over and over again for days. Every day 10 times or 20 times. Rupan Dehi, Jayan Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Visho Dehi. May I be victorious in all the good things I set out to do. Yasho Dehi. May I be famous in the world for good actions and deeds. Yasho Dehi. Dvisho Jehi. May remove all my obstacles, weaknesses, calamities, etc. But very interestingly here it says, Taranim Durga Sansara Sagarasya Kulodbhave. Rupan Dehi, Jayan Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Dvisho Jehi. This partner that you send me, this husband or wife, allow them to take me and my entire kul across the ocean of material existence. So this is the kind of victory that we are looking for, to evolve from here. Idam stotram patitvatu mahastotram patenaraha. This hymn now is what I should recite. Having recited this hymn here, I'm now ready for the next 700 verses. And having accomplished this, reciting these three stotras and the 700 verses, the 13 chapters of the Durga Saptashati, Saptashati Samaradhya Varamapnoti Durlabham. It is very difficult to obtain the benefits that you will get by doing all of these things, by reciting these three together with the 700 verses. So I hope that this makes a good introduction for what you can expect during the week. There are wonderful discourses that are going to be presented, different views and aspects on the verses of the Durga Saptashati. We are now going to have the Durga Chalisa, and we will have Aarti and Visarjan. If you are at home, you should prepare your Aarti while we are doing this. So when the Aarti is played, you can actually do the Aarti in front of your Murti. That is what you should be doing. I wish all of you everything of the best for the Navaratri. Take full advantage of this period, as the benefits of observing the Navaratri are really, really wonderful. Jai Mata Di.
ओम मंगल की सेवा सुन मेरी देवी, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार करे। पान सुपारी बजारा रियन द्वारा तेरे वेद धरे। सुन जगदम्बे करण विलंबे, संतन के भंडार करे। संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशाली, जय काली कल्याण करे। खोज विधाता तू जग माता, कारज सेध करे। चरण कमल कालिया आसरा, शरण तुम्हारे आन परे। जब जब वीर पड़े वतन पर, तब तब आय सहाय करे। संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशाली, जय काली कल्याण करे। गुरु की महिमा सकल जग मोयो, सरुगि रूप लोक धरे। माता हो कर पूर्व चिरागे, कहीं माया हो भोग करे। सुख सुखदाई सदा सहाई, संता करे जयकार करे। संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशाली, जयकारी कल्याण करे। ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश पद लिए, एक देश तेरे द्वार करे। अतल सिंहासन बेटी माता, सिर सोने का जस धरे। भार सनीचत कुमकुम भरणी, सबल अंगुर पर हुक्म करे। संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशाली, जयकारी कल्याण करे। खड्ग कपर त्रिशूल हासनी, रक्तबीज को भस्म करे। शुंभ निशुंभ शरणी में मारे, महिषासुर को पकड़ धरे। आदित्य वारी आदि भवानी, जन अपने को कष्ट हरे। संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशाली, जय काली कल्याण करे। कोपित होकर दानव मारे, चंद्र मुंड सब दूर करे। तब तुम देखो दया रूप हो, फल में संकट दूर तरे। सौम्य स्वभाव दान मेरी माता, जन की अर्ज कबूल करे। संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशाली, जयकारी कल्याण करे। सात वार की महिमा वर्णी, सब गुण कौन बखान करे। लिंग पीत पर चढ़ी भवानी, अतल भुवन में राज करे। दर्शन पावे मंगल गावे, सीधा सद तेरी भेंट करे। संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशाली, जयकारी कल्याण करे। ब्रह्मा वेद परे तेरे द्वारे, शिव शंकर हरि ज्ञान करे। इंद्र कृष्ण तेरे करे आरती, समर कुबेर दुलाय करे। जय जननी जय मातो भवानी, अचल भुवन में राज करे। संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशाली, जय काली कल्याण करे। जय काली कल्याण करे, जय काली कल्याण करे।
कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं, संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं, सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णुः मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनोहरि। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते। नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते। Narayani Namostute. Take some flowers so we can put your hands together and we'll do the concluding mantras. Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhatrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukhabhag Bhavet. ओम असतो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। You may bow down if it is possible. ओम अपराध सहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मां मत्वा क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। आवाहनं न जानामि विसर्जनं पूजां चैव न जानामि क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मत्कारुण्य भावेन रक्ष त्वं परमेश्वर। बोलिए विघ्नहर्ता गणेश भगवान की जय। जगत जननी पार्वती माता की जय। शिव शंकर भगवान की जय। सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। लक्ष्मण जी की जय। महावीर स्वामी बजरंग बली की जय। श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय। श्री बालकृष्ण भगवान की जय। गंगा यमुना सरयू सरस्वती मैया की जय। श्री राधे कृष्ण भगवान की जय। सब पितर देव की जय। ओम नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव हर। जय जय श्री राधे। जय जय श्री राधे। जय जय श्री राधे श्याम। सबको जय सिया राम। जय माता दी।